What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want?
What's going on, everybody? This is Pharaoh Black. I'm bringing you another review. This time it's of the DC Collectibles Suicide Squad Deadshot figure. This is his new 52 look. So it's, it's pretty much different, like all the way around than his original look, but it's the same character, Deadshot. Comes in the standard packaging for DC Collectibles. Also available, they have Harley Quinn and Captain Boomerang, both from the Suicide Squad. Side of the box here. So, well, that's enough of the box. Let's get this figure open and see what's really going on with it. Okay, here's the figure out of the box, and it's pretty decent. Me and DC Collectibles, we have a really weird relationship. It's almost like it's the girl that you've always wanted to let's just say date. It's like the girl you always wanted to date, and then you get the chance to date her, and yeah, it's like, wow, I did all this chasing for nothing. That's what it's like, because they come so close in a lot of aspects, and then they just tend to let you down. And it's like the really small things, so I mean, it's like, let's get to the articulation, and I'll show you. Figure here, head goes up about there, down. It's probably pretty much what you're going to get. Left to right, I mean, you can spin it on the way around if you want to. So these are on a hinge, so you can move the figure's arms outward. You can get it probably higher than that, I just don't feel like it, but I mean, I'm sure you can. Upper bicep swivel works pretty well. If you open the arms a little bit and lift it up, you still can get a, lift the arms up. But you have the single hinged elbow. You have swivel right here at the top of the glove. You have no waist or ab crunch. And see that right there, it's like, with the articulation so far, why would you not give it an ab crunch or at least a waist swivel? You get down to these upper thighs. You probably can spread the figure's legs about that far apart, which is a nice improvement over what DC Collectibles is usually used to doing. So, but you got the upper leg movement, very high in that aspect. You got the single hinge knee. You have a cut at the upper boot, and you have a hinge at the ankle, and it's pretty useful. But after that, I mean, it's just, come on, it's the no hint, I mean, no ab crunches and waist swivels that just get me. It's like, why in the hell would you come so close to making a good figure and then say, hey, you know what? It doesn't need to turn at the waist. Why would the figure need to turn at the waist? Why would it need to bend forward or anything? It doesn't need an ab crunch. It's like, what the hell? They give him an accessory, which is this rifle here. It's painted in all silver. It ain't bad. I mean, it's kind of bland though, but it ain't bad. Goes in his left hand here. The handle is really thick, so kind of gotta work into his hand once you get it in there finally, because his hand is pretty shallow. It's hard to get his finger up on the trigger Let's try it this way. I don't know. It's just, there we go. And once you do that, that is pretty much what it is. He's going to hold this gun just like this. He cannot aim the rifle. He cannot hold it in a rifle aiming position or stance or whatever you want to call it. It's just not going to happen. That is pretty much what you're going to get. As far as paint apps go, they're fairly decent as well. You have the little armor parts painted in silver. You have the brown straps that go around certain parts of the leg. You have the brown leather pouches on the chest. Gold gauntlets and gloves. The guns are also in gold. Gold boots. But besides that, yes, not a whole lot to them. What I would have liked for the figure to actually have would be like maybe they could have his eye. Maybe he could have painted that with some type of I don't know, metallic type paint. I would like to see some black wash into the like barrel of the guns. That would have been nice. And like I said, ab crunch and or waist, joint. That would have been nice. But all in all, it's a pretty decent figure, honestly. I mean, for the 20 or 25 bucks, whatever it's going to cost you, I know it's going to be in between that range. It's pretty decent. And I mean, a lot of DC collectible figures, they just, they're okay. Like this, but this one's one of the better ones, I won't lie. So he's not Arkham Origins Deathstroke, but he is articulated pretty much, and you might have, a good time pitting him against the Arkham Origins Batman, because if I'm not mistaken, the DC Universe figures might come to about here on them. So they might be a bit too short. So all in all, that's about it. Oh, and if you wonder why I used a red background for a figure who's primarily red, it's because I was just too lazy to change my background out. But I think I'm going to use it from now on for a little while. So get used to it. With that being said, this is Pharaoh Black, and as always, peace and love.